the Old Time Gospel Hour Facebook Live Sunday evening program. Good evening, Brother Minister Willie, Sister Maudette Jefferson, excuse me, Sister Margaret Roberts. Good evening. Little cousin Michael Gayfield. Good evening. Little cousin Tenoria Gayfield. Big cousin Alice Gayfield. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Sister Terry Lane Cooper, Sister Reva Smith, Brother Evester, Sister Tippy Floyd. Good evening, Sister Latanya Stanford. Good evening, good evening. Little sister, Sister Gail Thomas. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Brother Walter, Sister Audrey Griffin, good evening. Sister Beverly Fuller, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, Sister Bridget Silas, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Sister Denise Minor, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Little cousins Robert and Robin Ford, good evening. Also, good evening to the followers of the Old Time Gospel Hour on Facebook Live and our YouTube listeners, Sister Gloria Arrington, Sylvester Williva, Annie Rice, Brother Brian, Sister Vanessa Tate, Brother Terrell Lane, Pastor Hubbard, Brother Robert, Sister Gail Buchanan, Sister Juanice Mays, Sister Theon Jones, Sister Rosalind Moore, Sister Stacy Gibbs, Sister Yvonne Ford, Brother Dan Connor, Brother Rob T, Minister Calvin, and Sister Lynn Ivy. Good evening, good evening. Brother Ron, Sister Brenda McGee, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. way out on the hill, bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. So I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. You know I started on this journey long time ago. So many pain and heartaches. I promise the Lord I'll go with my sword and my shield. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. Surely I will, Lord. Surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. Surely I will, Lord. Surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. Bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. If the preacher make it, surely I will. Surely I will. Surely I will. If the deacons make it, surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. Surely I will, Lord. Surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. Surely I will, Lord. Surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion. Good evening, Minister Sherman and Sister Mona Hawthorne. Good evening, Sister Jackie Little. Good evening, Sister Beverly Brown. Good evening. Time ago, so many pain and heartaches. I promise the Lord I'll go with my sword and my shield. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. Surely I will, Lord. Surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. Surely I will, Lord. Surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. If the preacher make it, surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. If the deacons make it, surely I will. Know that I will. Surely I will. You know I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. And if anybody makes it, surely I will. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Old Time Gospel Hour Facebook Live Sunday evening program. Good evening, Sister Viola Lumpkins, Miss Sweets. Good evening, Miss Sweets. Amen, amen. All right. Just heard I'm bound for Mount Zion, way out on the hill. Vocal number 1 choir, Sister Flora Clark, Miss Sweet's daughter. Amen, Rising Star. And our opening up song, How Great. That was the inspirational choir of Circle of Light. Amen, amen. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Sister Dale Brown, good evening. Well, I didn't have to go out and water my lawn because we had a nice little shower come. Thank the Lord. My grass, my poor grass, and my flowers outside needed it so bad. So thank God for the rain. And we're going to go ahead and get into this program. Well, stop by. Stop by. Well, stop by. Hold on. Even if you don't stay long. Well, even if you don't stay long. Hold on. Well, stop by. Stop by. Hold on. Please stop by. Stop by. Stop by. Oh, stop by. Stop by. Hold on. Even if you don't stay long. Well, good evening, Sister Lala. Good evening. Hold on. Listen, somebody here, Lord, need a blessing, Lord. Somebody here needs a word from you. And if you stop by, we already know you'll make everything alright. And if you're gonna stop by, hold on. Please stop by. Stop by. You don't have to stay long. Oh, even if you don't stay long. Well, even if you don't stay long. Hold on. Well, somebody here, Lord, needs a blessing, Lord. Somebody here needs a word from you. And if you stop by, we already know you'll make everything alright. Oh, stop by. Stop by. Hold on. Please stop by. Stop by. Stop by. Well, stop by. Hold on. Even if you don't stay long. Well, even if you don't stay long. Hold on. Well, we need you, Lord. Stop by here. We need you, Lord. Stop by here. Somebody's hurting, Lord. Stop by here. Somebody's broken down. Stop right by. Somebody's mind is gone. Stop by here. 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 Even if you don't stay long. Well, if you don't stay long. Need you, Lord. Stop by here. Need you, Lord. Stop on by. When you stop by, virgin, stop by. When you stop by, close the light. When you stop by, ways get made. Stop by here. Stop by here. Even if you don't stay long. Well, even if you don't stay long. Fall into wine. Amen. Stop by here for a little while. Amen. The spiritual endeavors, Brother BJ leading Circle of Light. Good evening, Sister LaVanne Redden Adams. Brother Melvin Evans, good evening. My little cousin said no rain in Belleville. We had a little rain and a little thunder. I didn't see any lightning, but we had, I think it was a nice little shower. Amen. hold back the night. Amen, amen. The senior choir, Sister Beverly Fuller leading at Rising Star. Amen. Good evening, little cousin Deborah Long. Good evening, Sister Christine Brew. Good evening. Yes, I love that song. I love to hear Sister Beverly sing it too. Amen. Happy birthday, Sherry.
Calvary, Jesus made a way. Yeah, he's a way maker. Out there is where he set my poor soul free. Jesus made a way. Yeah, he's a way maker. One day, and one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. One day, Jesus made a way for me. Jesus made a way, yeah, he's a way maker. Went way out on Calvary. Jesus made a way, he's a way maker. Out there is where he set my poor soul free. Jesus made a way, and he's a way maker. One day, one day. One day, 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 he made a way for me. Oh, I said Jesus made a way, he's a way maker. I said Jesus made a way, he's a way maker. I wonder, Jesus made a way. Anybody here today that know he made a way? I wonder, anybody here today that know he made a way? I know to tell somebody that he made a way. Some say it was one Monday when he stopped by and made a way. Some say it was a Tuesday. Tuesday's alright. Just wasn't my day. Some say it was a Wednesday. And then some say a Thursday is when he stopped by and made a way. Then some say on a Friday, on a Saturday. Then some say it was on a Sunday. Just wasn't my day. My day. My day. My day. Late on one Thursday when he stopped by and laid his hands on me. He made a way. Looked at my hand. My hand was he's a way maker. My feet. Jesus made a way. He's a way maker. Jesus made a way. He's a way maker. One day, 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 he made a way for me.
Amen, amen. Jesus made a way. He's a way maker. Amen. The Peace Seekers, Brother Robert Thomas III, leading Circle of Light. Good evening, Brother Frank and Sister Shirley Gardner. Good evening. Amen. Junior Intermediate Young Adult Choir. Be a True Soldier, Sister Michaela Rounds Ross. Rising Star. Amen. Amen. Granddaughter of Brother Evester and Sister Tippy Floyd. Amen. Amen. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Good evening, Brother Frank, Sister Shirley Garner. All right, I'm going to read the announcements right here, starting off with happy birthdays. Happy birthday. Going out today, Sister Lillian Jones, Sister Louise Govan Hall, Sherry Long. I saw her. I don't know if she's still listening in. Happy birthday, Sherry. And happy heavenly birthday, Sister Bernice Henderson. Monday, June the 5th. Tomorrow, Sister Jonica Bolden. Thursday, January the 8th, Sister Alyssa Mabane and Miss Marie Cotton. Friday, June the 9th, Sister Bernetta Smith Campbell, Sister Shirley Keys, and my great-nephew, Deshaun Robertson. Saturday, June the 10th, Brother Jeffrey Randall and Brother Daniel White. Amen. We're sending prayers out to Brother Walter and Sister Archery Griffin, Sister Regina Laddier, Sister Marilyn Stuckey, Brother Edwin Whitehead, Sister Marjorie Hutchinson, Brother Pete Williams, Sister Gloria Arrington, Sister Grace Ann Bruce, Sister Lula Robinson, Sister Marie Constantinides, Sister Emma Dyson, Sister Deborah Hubbard, Sister Olivia Rucker, Brother Samuel Rucker, Sister Yasmin Arrington, Sister Vivian Johnson, Sister Phoenicia Hurden, Brother Andrew Robinson, Brother Anthony Page, Vivian Daly, Brandon Taylor, Maurice Washington, Lester Peebles, Emmanuel Reed, Dorian Frazier, Miss Leanna Baker, Laverne Westbrook Jr., Lou and Rosanna Graybo, all of the sick and confined, the homeless, bereaved families out there. Also, we are praying for each other and this whole world. Sister Deborah Hubbard is in the Stonebridge Senior Living Facility, 6768 North Highway 67, Florissant, Missouri, 63034. She's in room 223. Sister Olivia Rucker is in the Delmar Gardens North, 4401 Parker Road, Florissant, Missouri, 63033. She's in room 105. Brother Edwin Whitehead is in the River Crossing of Creve Coeur, 11278 Schutz Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63146. He's in room 106. Amen. Also, the graduation program will be June the 11th, 2023. Sunday evening. So make sure you tune in, listen in, so you can hear the graduates who is graduating and what school they're graduating from. If you haven't gotten the names, please get their names to me so that I can put them on the list. And so we can give congratulations to our 2023 graduates out there. Amen. Amen. All right, I had a few people come on. Sister Evelyn Henley, good evening. Good evening. Sister Shawn and Sister Marilyn Stuckey. Sister Earlene Ledbetter, good evening. Sister Wanda Mabane, good evening. Sister Yvonne Ford, good evening. Good evening. Amen.
Seeking low, tired of drifting from this old shore. Ship of salvation, loading every day. So get tired, gonna drift drift away. Tired of life, seeking low. Oh, tired of drifting from this old shore. Ship of salvation, loading every day. So get tired. Hey, sweetheart. I thought I seen you. Gonna drift away. Good to see you. Stop right now and listen to my song. Oh, Jesus is the captain on this soul, Lord. Got all power, hold it in his hand. So get tired, gonna drift away. Oh, tired of life, seeking Lord. Oh, tired of drifting from this old shore. Ship of salvation, loaded every day. So get tired, gonna drift away. All righty.
Amen, amen. That was short, but that was really nice. I don't know the name of that song. I know that's Reverend Jeff Johnson, who is leading the congregation at pastor of Circle of Light, but I don't know that song. I've never heard that song before. So if somebody knows the name of that song, I will gladly write that down. It was short, but it was a nice song. Amen. Amen. Good evening, Sister Lisa McNutt, Sister Geraldine Miller. Good evening. Amen. Amen. I found all that I need in the Lord. The Rising Star Sisters, the late Sister Terry Lumpkins leading at Rising Star. Thank you, Sister LaVan Redden Adams. Thank you. The name of that song that Reverend Jeff Johnson Jr. was singing was Ship of Salvation. Amen. It's short, but I will be playing that some more. I like that song. Amen.
Then no friend is so high, and no friend is so holy. No, oh, you won't find one. Then no. No friend is so lonely. All right. No. Oh, you won't find one. And then no nights is so dark that my God, He won't hear you. All right. No. You can look all around you, but you won't find the one. And then no way is so hard that He won't come and cheer you. No. Tried, but I couldn't find the one. Then no friend will be there to help you when you're falling. All right. No. You can lean on Jesus. Yes, you can. And then no friend will answer every time that you're calling. All right. No. You can search high and low, but you won't find one. But Jesus, He knows all about. Yes, He does. Told me if I would let Him, that He he would guide me. Yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. That's why I want to tell you tonight. Oh, there's not a friend like Jesus. No, no, like Jesus. No. I know you won't find one, but He knows all about my trouble. Told me if I would let Him, that He would guide me. Oh, yes, He would guide me till the day. That's why I come to tell you tonight. Oh, there's not a friend like Jesus. No, no, like Jesus. No.
Amen. Amen. There's not a friend like Jesus. No, not one. Amen. The Striving Five, Brother Mario Johnson leading at Circle of Light. Good evening, Brother Robert Moore. Good evening. Jesus, I'll never forget what you've done for me. Amen. Amen. That was the young adult choir. Young adult choir. Sister Beverly Haynes leading at Rising Star. Amen. 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 Sister Christine Brew, The Tithe of Life, back in the day. All right, the Struggling Seven used to sing that song that Reverend Jeff Johnson was singing. Amen. And I don't have that with the Strugglers singing it. Maybe you never know. I get a whole lot of old music, so maybe somebody have that with the Strugglers singing. But yeah, I really like that song. But you just heard Jesus, I'll never forget what you done for me. And that is so true. Young Adult Choir, Sister Beverly Haynes at Rising Star. This is the end of the program. Hope everybody enjoyed the program this evening. Tune in again Wednesday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. An hour and a half of gospel music. Amen. Amen. Remember who we are praying for. We are praying for each other. We're praying for this whole world, the sick, everybody, depressed, happy. We're praying if you're happy too. So we're in continuous prayer for everyone. Also make sure if you can, whenever you can, please say a kind word to someone, because it is very, very much needed out there. Amen. And thank you so much for listening in, and God bless.